I am grateful. I am blessed. I am loving. I am a woman of perseverance. I'm inspiring. I'm a motivator. I'm fierce. I'm unique. I'm a winner. I'm extraordinary. I'm humble. I'm hardworking. I'm trustworthy. I'm beautiful. I'm intelligent. I'm courageous. I'm outspoken. I am love. And I am enough.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Sing it. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take a turn. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the ATL.
In the ATL. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. I just love saying that. I don't know why, but I am your accountability coach, helping you get things done. What is it that you need to get done? I want to say, son, I'm a channel my New Yorker. Even though I'm not a New Yorker, I have a lot of friends that are New Yorkers. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. This is day 15 of the Black History Month celebration. This is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter. Yes, they do. And I want to thank you for coming in the room. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Yep. I need a favor. If you are watching on Facebook, I need you to share this video. If you are watching on YouTube, I need you to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. So then you'll know when we go live on YouTube. Now, another thing I need you to do, is if you haven't ordered a copy of our new book, Wake Up Winning No Matter What, because losing is not an option, please go check it out by going to wanda.wakeupwinning, VOL, that's short for volume, and then the number two, wakeupwinningvol2.com. Go over there and get you a copy of that book. That book is amazing. It is Black people, Black men, Black women writing about how they are beating the odds and making a very positive impact during uncertain times. So, come on, purchase a copy of that book. And if you have already purchased your book, then I just want to say thank you so much. We appreciate it. All of the co-authors, including myself, we appreciate your support. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, how you been doing? How was your Love Day celebration? How have you been celebrating, Black History Month? We made a commitment here on the I Am Enough Talk Show to bring you someone every day during the month of Black History to celebrate, to share with you their insight, and also to maybe pick their brains, figure out, what makes them so fantabulistic. That's not a word, but it could be. Okay. Especially when you're dealing with this guy, because he could put this word and it could be the new, hashtag new word, marketable and everything. And I don't even know what I said, but I'm gonna go back and listen to the replay so I can write down how I would spell that word. Fantabulastic. I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all coming in, taking up your time to be here. And if you're here for the very first time, then put a 1 down in the comments. But if you're here, if you normally hang out with us, then just welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Also, do me a favor, hashtag Wake Up Winning, hashtag I Am Enough, because you are definitely enough. And how you like MC Class? That's our theme song for the I Am Enough Talk Show. I am enough. Yes, I am enough. Okay, y'all ain't feeling me. Y'all ain't up yet. Y'all better get it. Come on now. I need your energy. So come on in, hot in the room. And I'm just going to tell you about some things that's happening before I bring up my very, very special guest. So here we are. On March the 5th and 6th, we're having a conference. It's called Unleash the Power Conference, and you can come and be a part of that, whether you want to come and listen to all of the dynamic speakers. They'll be speaking on anything from financing your next $1 billion project, your next $1 billion ideal, to how to communicate more effectively in your personal and business relationships, marketing strategies, and also how to get free to little money for PR for your business, just different business tools that you use or that you need to help elevate your business. So this is brought to you by the World Women's Conference and Awards. And we are kicking it off right here in Atlanta. However, this is a virtual event, so you can watch it from wherever you want to watch it from. And then on Saturday, the 6th, we'll be having a virtual expo. So what exactly, Wanda, is a virtual expo? Well, a virtual expo is when you have business owners, whether they're selling a physical product or a digital product, come in, present their products and service, and make it available for you to purchase. And you can do that on Saturday, the 6th, March the 6th, at our Unleashing the Power Conference. And very, very soon, probably within the next week or so, you'll be seeing some of our speakers will be coming through, talking to me about what exactly they're bringing into our conference space. So you definitely want to lock into that. So that's what I want you to pay attention to, okay? And another thing is our sponsor for this segment is the one and only 1044 Pro. It is my business partner, and what we do is we provide you this beautiful lifestyle enhancement bar that's guaranteed to change your life. It'll give you more energy. It's also immune boosters, anti-aging. Yes, anti-aging. I know y'all noticed. That's why I'm looking almost 17 again. Watch out. I don't know. but it will do that. And it also is a meal replacement. So if you need a little help, trimming down or whatever, you can use this. You can employ this in your diet. But we also have some very interesting things along with our 1044 Pro experience. We have a whole back office fitness academy, a whole wine educating library. So you definitely just want to come and connect with us. But there's more. We're doing something called the 1044 Pro Challenge. And if you want more about that, just shoot me a text or let me know that you want to know more about that and become a part of that. You never know what are the prizes. So you just want to make yourself available for that. So with that being said, I want to know this. Are you ready? Are you ready for today's talk with the one and only King Mauri Respert? Yes. Are you ready? So if you're ready, then put a 1 down in the comments if you're ready. If you're ready, put a 1 down. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about Mauri. He has 6 children. I love that because, men need children, right? He has 5 girls and 1 boy. I don't know how he's going to do it with these 5 girls, though. I'm sure he's sitting cocked and loaded with a shotgun. I'm going to talk to him about that. But he's also a poet. He loves to write. He's a business owner. And he did our recent t-shirts for our event. We Are the Power t-shirts, and they're beautiful. He designed those, but he also does a lot of mentoring our community with our young boys. And he's just a true artist. And I love what he does. I met him, I don't know how long ago. I think I met him when we were inside of Instinct Radio, and he came on the show. I want to say maybe that was my first time being introduced to him, but a very beautiful spirit, a heart of gold, and he's a gem. So, if y'all don't know what that means he's a Gemini. So that makes him extra. Read all about it, kind of extra. Okay. So I'm going to bring him to you today, and we're going to enjoy this beautiful conversation. So without further ado, I need you to put your hands together and ring your bell. I'm going to ring my bell for the one and the only King Mauri.
I take all of that.
What's up, King?
Everything's cool.
Everything is cool. I want to thank you for joining us today. I superly appreciate you. And I'm getting all these creative words coming out. So I hope you're taking notes.
You have a slew of great words to just pour out into the community, change our thoughts on the words. We're gonna want to use the words too.
You're gonna want to use the words, and I think I'm gonna need you to do something with these words. Like we're gonna have to develop a whole line of new words.
What was it? Fantabulous?
Fantabulistic.
Something like, oh, okay.
Fantabulistic.
You gotta put the listic on.
Yeah, that fantabulistic is something, and I'm gonna give it a whole. I'm gonna come to you with the definition and everything.
Yeah, we can put it on the shirt.
Put it all on there. So, Mauri, how are you doing today?
Every day I'm looking to win. I'm winning.
You better say that. You're going to make me start running around the room. Cut it out. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out your way. I want you to just tell the people a little bit more about yourself, and then we're going to get going in this conversation. So I'm just going to slide over for a minute and let you give them what you need to give them.
All right, cool. I'm Mauri Respert, owner of Media Creation Graphic Designs. Been doing that for a long time. Started that back in 1999. It had some changes, but I got kids. I'm a grandfather. I've been married twice. I know I'm running through that real fast. Life is good. I don't know. I'm very appreciative. I'm thankful for God in my life. All the positive He brings. I work on really trying to be the best person I could be all the time, and hope it translates, into the people I'm around in the community through my business. But Media Creation is really a support platform to help other businesses. We're a sales agency for graphics and design. So if you need anything imprinted, Maybe you need merch. Maybe it's for a conference event. Maybe it's just for you, you know, celebrating your family. You want some wine glasses or rally towels when y'all go support each other out with whatever you do. But that's pretty much it. Media Creation is a good support platform for people who have brands, who are building brands, who need to market, and just keep it clean. And that's what I got, Wanda.
That's what you got? That's all you got? Well, you know what? I had to have this conversation with you today because I know how powerful you are in the community. And although I know you tend to be a lot of doing a lot of behind the scene work, but you operate definitely from a heart space. You know, you care about people. And like you said, like you're looking for the win and you're trying to help other people get the win. And that's one reason why you're so committed and I would say a very good businessman in how you manage your clients and take care of them and kind of walk them through their vision and helping them create that. So I just love it. Well, we got Miss Tiasha Janae in the house. Thank you, love, for coming in today. And we got some other people. I just don't see their names on here. I see the numbers, but not their names. So that's why I had to have this conversation with you because, this month is very special to me because it's Black History Month, and I always say we are Black history. So I want to ask you the question, King, what does Black History Month mean to you?
When you was telling me the first time you met me, I thought you came to one of our events, but
I did. You're correct. I did come to one of your events.
Yeah.
It was at South DeKalb Mall.
Yeah, and that question made me think about that. What is Black history to me? That particular event, me and my cousin and the change agent program we kind of created, I had came up with this title called History in the Making.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's like an everyday thing. I mean, I know people present holidays or events and it's for that time, but Black history for me is like every day. So to give like this particular time reference for that, I don't know if I'm the greatest advocate for that because I'm always like, talking and encouraging us to think about like what history we're leaving right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like even right now, me and you are making history. I don't know if it takes a whole bunch of followers to define it as history, but in real life, this is a historical moment to be with my positive sister on her show where she's always kicking in and pushing and building people. That right there is like real to me, So, I do think some of our ancestors at this point, when it goes back to some of our leaders, we may not even know that's from the Africa, the Carolina, wherever they from, or even just history over here with people like Frederick Douglass and stuff. All of those people are important. I don't know if I can single out one particular person or, all of us is so important in this change, in this living, in this legacy. Every one of us is so important. Like in our journey, the people we meet, those people are historical to me. I'm glad I met them in my time. You know what I'm saying? So awareness, that's Black history is everyday awareness about what we're doing out there, what we're doing to contribute and help, in our community.
And I love that. And you're absolutely right. And we met at what's his name? His Sights and Sound Museum. That's where we met at. And it was a beautiful event that you all had put together. A lot of positive things was going on. Plus, Sights and Sound Museum is a historic
Oh yeah,
place to just when you walk
great.
through the door, you feel like you going back in time and for everywhere. And the way he breaks that all down is just it's beautiful.
You
So
Mhm.
what were you getting ready to say?
No, and I'm definitely appreciative to like when we was doing that, the venues that allowed us to be able to, just have a public conversation
Hmm.
to our everyday people, extraordinary
Hmm.
people such as yourself. I love when people open up their doors for us just to do something like that.
Right. And at that event of one of my actually one of my co-authors from the first book, Wake Up Winning No Matter What, because losing is not an option, she came out and she brought her son, and she was just talking about that. Afterwards we went out to dinner, and she was just talking about how impactful that was. And when she had said that she was coming and she had asked me, she said, "Is it okay I bring my son?" I said, "Oh, this is perfect for your son." And although he was a little guy, but even still being around all of you all, and how positive you all are with all that male energy just floating around in the air, was a great experience for him. And although he was not a teenager, I think he was about maybe like 6 or 7, but still that is a great opportunity. And this is why we were talking one day about how you were showing the young men how to design t-shirts and how to use the equipment. You want to tell us about why is it so important for you to mentor our young men?
Well, I think most things come from like personal experience. And I had an interesting one, being that I was like a step kid and we moved a lot and stuff like that. And a lot of this I didn't notice till I got older. And I'll have conversations with like my stepdad. Sometimes he'll start the story off about like what he's taught my older brother,
Mhm.
right? Because I was really the stepson. My brother was the real son in that situation. So when he'll tell me a story, he always has started, it's like he taught my brother, right? So I used to think like, man, I could have used that information, right? And so it made me think like, what do people think about the kid? Like us as adult, we always assume we know what's going on with our kids. But at that time, what adult was really concerned about Mauri's thoughts, being the step kid, being actually aware I know I have a real father, but nobody's having those type of conversations, right? Then you grow up with your mother, and I love my mother to death, but my mother respects me too because sometimes I think the female influence over a male is a little extreme sometimes to where we can't gather enough information as what it is to be a man sometimes from men
Mhm.
because some of our women have taken a dominant role over that situation and it dilutes what's going on with us as men
Mhm.
and trying to figure some of this stuff out. So, with all that said, those are motivators for me to really have a conversation with young men, right? Because
Mhm.
again, this is not anything against our positive mothers and things that take on a responsibility for their children or their sons. But a lot of times, a lot of the sons are getting denied some of the information they need to get from a positive man,
Right.
a healthy contributor to the community.
Right.
So he may need an outlet to have a man's conversation, to talk about things that may to him seem inappropriate because
Mhm.
he's being taught that's inappropriate. But we ain't
Mhm.
having a conversation. So when I mentor the guys, I just meet the guys at a level that they are, right? I like to pride myself off of one of my gifts. Most people don't really, is my raw. I'm raw. I like to be raw sometimes. because truth is a freedom catcher. Truth is a freedom catcher, meaning like it will
Like
reveal
that.
something. It will reveal something to you, right? So that you can make maybe better decisions or improve your thought processes. Like if I ask a young man, why are you so angry? Or why did that make you angry?
Mm-hmm.
And I can come at him in a male aggressive kind of a way, passive a little bit, to get that information and let him know you ain't the only one, right? We don't share enough of our stories because we may feel like we had a certain background and now we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to portray we this healthy business owner. And I did all these wonderful, great things to become this business owner.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to continue to share truth. And my truth is a part of my entrepreneurship was really not about business. It really was about survival. I had just
Right.
made a decision in my life where I wanted this so bad. I'm just going to do it. Right. And it's going to feed me. It's going to feed the people around me. And we're going to do this. So a good portion of it been really just survival.
Mm.
How did you do this? Well, I did it like a man that needed something to eat and didn't have a way.
You better say that.
I did it like there wasn't no turning back. I couldn't look back like Lot's family and turn into a pillar. So I had to keep moving forward, no matter what baggage I had going into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like my business started out on surviving because I made a decision to leave my comfortable position that created these comforts, but it was leading me into conformity, and I didn't want that life. And that's nothing against anybody who choose that. There's nothing wrong with it. If that's where you found your place and your peace, awesome.
Right.
But working for Fortune 500 companies like I have, Home Depot and Lowe's, and was moved up in high positions, with those companies, I realized I was making somebody else rich off of my effort and energy. Right? When they hired me, I knew I brought something to the table. That's why I always passed the interview. They had a hiring sign that said that they needed help. So I went and brought them help. So I always kept that mentality that I'm an asset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an asset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in need. But once I realized what I was doing for them, I knew I could do it for me. But it was going to take me to leave a comfort that we get used to because we want to have nice, perfect lives that move accordingly. But sometimes it's not enough. And some people may feel like they've lost things. In the beginning, I feel like I lost things when I made that decision. But what I came to learn is that I gained things. I didn't lose anything. I actually gained a little bit better understanding of me, right? Because my business is an extension of me.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. This is good stuff. We got some comments are like, ooh, love it. That's good. Yes. Y'all keep the comments coming. And you hit that nail right on the head, literally, when you said that once you came to that realization, we talk about, you and I often talk about awareness. There's nothing about awareness because that awareness brings upon an understanding of what we need to be doing. And to get fulfilled requires more than just that cushy job. You have to always be doing something that resonates with your spirit. So I commend you for that, King, and I commend you for giving our young men the opportunity to be transparent, because I totally agree with what you said. when we predominantly are raised by women, the male voice does get muted, and like you said, some things that we shame for, it forces men into a shell, and it at a very young age, and then it makes it very, very hard to communicate as they grow older. So I thank you for just being so transparent with that. And that's why, that's why I love you. Cause you the real deal. You the real deal, Doc, and it's nothing like being around people that you can really appreciate because you know how they're moving. So I guess my last question would be, who has been some of your influences as it pertains, in your history?
Man, I think in like when I think about my era, I really think the biggest influence is for me really has been like the people in music. I feel like music was for my generation. I'm 46. Is huge because these are like some of the people we see doing great things now. If you mention people like Ice Cube and Jay-Z and just people, you know what I'm saying? Rest his soul, old dirty bastard. I mean, I like the rawness of people, and in music, I think a lot of entertainers like Prince and Michael Jackson has been such an influence over our culture and our thinking and stuff like this. Because in a lot of ways, even though you have the social media boom or whatever, in a lot of ways, the music is what we was learning from. That's what was communicating with me when I didn't have a connection to my father, right? When I was trying to learn to have better understanding me as a person, listening to profound people like Erica Badu and how she presents him. I just think the music, everybody in music was definitely important to me because I like to hear the stories. Sometimes you can relate to so many of the things they express, whether it was like love, compassion, a lot of times, when we started labeling things like gangster rap and stuff like that, it get a bad rap, but a lot of times that was like real truth for a lot of us. So I can't close my eyes to some of the things we had to experience over that time, when it came to like treatment from our authority. We got people like Public Enemy who spoke about that. A lot of positive characters, Tribe Called Quest, Outkast. A lot of these people reveal truths. Even it could sometimes it's region, like what we have to say in the South versus what somebody's saying in the East and the North, whatever. I just think music as a whole has been very influential to me, and why I want to get my message out there. I call my messaging I call it like the hallway chat.
The hallway
chat. Yeah, like I catch you in the hallway. And how your homie come up and he get your shoulder and be like, "What's up today?"
The hallway chat.
You might get something good out of that.
Right.
You didn't set up for no event. You didn't go to church. None of that. You just came to the right hallway.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I like that. I like that, King. King, you brought the heat today. You brought the heat today. We got the comments bouncing off. They going, they're really, really excited. Hey, designer Lamar will be in the building on Thursday. He's in the house now. He gave you a big thumbs up. Tiasha said they spoke truth during the era, and the music now is talking about killing and sex. She said back then in that era they spoke truth. And you got Songbird, which is an artist. She's in the building as well. She said, yes, she totally agrees. That's why she says she writes from her heart and she sings from her soul. So I just want to thank you all for joining us today. I am with the one and the only Mauri, and you can get him to do your whole marketing branding package. You know, he'll hook you up from mugs to t-shirts to to keychains to, you know, banners for your car, you know, whatever you need. And he's a designer, so he can hook you up with the logos as well. So I really, really appreciate you, King. What is the last thing that you will want our listeners, our viewers to know as it pertains to winning, and why should they, what's your perspective of how you're helping people win?
You know, you definitely want to work on carrying a positive attitude for yourself with whatever your life circumstances is. You have to realize, like, you're the center of your world, no matter, you know, what it may look like. And your perspective is the key to your change or your going forward. So you got to know, you know, because you entered this day, that you were given the gift of success, because you're still able to function and think. So when I realize those type of things with my eyes open, immediately I know I'm winning, you know, because I didn't let yesterday hold me down. And now I'm putting my foot forward for today and all that it holds. And I don't live my life as if today is going to be the same as yesterday. So therefore, I don't use that as a measuring stick for where I'm at today. Where I'm at today is the mindset I bring into today with what I have. And the reason why I keep bringing that up with what I have is because sometimes we're carrying a lot of things. We're holding on to a lot of things. And sometimes they may not measure up to what our visions are and what we want to do in our lives. But you got to take where you are and what you have and utilize that, because the gift we always have is the presence. We're always in the present. We're not in the past. We're not to the future yet. We're always moving in the present. So whatever you can do now in this moment to change your own thoughts, I believe it'll transition into other people, and they'll resonate from the information or the energy you bring in the room, right? Because you might have had just the right words they needed that day. So me, I'm waking up winning for myself. That doesn't mean I don't love the other people in my life that I might speak to every day or speak to every so often. I love everybody I've met in my journey. That's got to be said first. But you got to wake up having a winning mindset for yourself and say just a little bit that today's going to be a little bit different. Today's going to be just that much better. And listen to yourself first in the day before you listen to other people. Ooh. Once you communicated with self and giving yourself a goal for the day, then achieve it. You're your only obstacle.
Absolutely.
One person.
One person. King, you have dropped so many jewels. If this was very powerful to you guys watching, wherever you're watching from, I need you to put a 3 down in the comment. And King, I want to thank you so much. I definitely got to have you back on the show, because I tell you, I'm just taking notes. I'm trying to type. I'm writing. I'm having sad note thoughts to myself. But I truly want to tell you how much I appreciate you, how much I thank you for your time. I thank you for coming on today, and you threes is coming in. Deborah said the love is the strongest force. It will do it every time. And she give you a big 3 with a black heart in there. So, you know,
I held the tears back. I held the tears back one day. I can't help but be passionate about it. That's how real it is to me. Right?
Absolutely.
When you think about meeting someone like yourself, as wonderful you as you are, that's like beautiful. Like that's like a one in a time experience.
Absolutely.
Right?
I feel the same way, King.
To appreciate each other. I'm a passionate guy. I love us.
I do. So yeah, that's why we making history. That's why this time is special to me, to bring you that people that are special to me. So King, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. I want to thank you for your time, for your energy, for your words. They are so powerful and they have truly inspired us. And for you kings and queens watching, I please encourage you to like, invite, and share this video out. Don't keep this message for yourself. Somebody definitely needs to hear it. And King, I'm just going to slide you over to the back here while I close out our show. And again, I say Ashe, I love you, peace, love, and life forever and always. Absolutely. Guys, I don't know about y'all, but I am set on fire. You know, these conversations have been so beautiful to me. And this is why I put my air quotation says, we are Black history, because as he started out this conversation saying, right now we're making history. And it doesn't matter how many lives we're impacting or infecting, merging into, however you want to say that word. It's the moment. It's right now in this moment that we're doing it. So if you can carry this moment into the next moment, then we continue to win all of the time. And that's what this life is about. He said this, do it now. Just the 2 days ago, I think somebody said that exact same thing, do it now. Because that's what it comes down to. It comes down to, in this moment, we have to be about the business of making positive history, leaving positive information behind. So I just want to thank you all for coming in, for listening. I know we went over a little bit, but I thank you so much for your time. Tomorrow, I will be right back in here at noon. But I have a treat for you, because tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, I'll be coming on the Wanda D. Hollis show on DJ Grady Baby Radio. Will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, as always, I love you, love you, love you, truly love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace and bye for now. Hey y'all, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach, helping you get it done. What is it that you need to get done? I can help you get on the media and make more money. Get that exposure you're looking for. So come see me. Check me out, all social media under Wanda D. Hollis, yes, my government name. And you can also follow my website at IamEnough365.com. That's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, and I look forward to seeing you soon.